All right, hey folks, everything new under the sun. I want to do another article here. This is from the economiccollapseblog.com, and I haven't done an article super recently, but this was interesting, and I covered a lot more economic stuff in the past, and I do briefly look at it when I'm looking at the Rapture Ready news. But I want to cover this because the fall period is historically when there have been massive drops in the economy, in the stock market, etc. And we're looking at that that potential right now. The Dow falls 274 points as Eclipse Fever hits financial markets. So it's the Friday before the eclipse. The eclipse is on Monday. And so people are getting out of the markets now. Have we now entered a time of major financial shaking? On Thursday, the Dow Jones Industrial Average was down 274. How much is it going to drop today? This was the largest decline for the Dow since May, and high-yield bonds were down dramatically as well. Many are blaming the terror attack in Barcelona and instability in the White House. There's people calling, suggesting that Trump has mental issues and he's unstable and unfit for president of the United States. But could eclipse fever also be a factor? The closer we get to the solar eclipse of August 21st, the weirder people seem to be getting. I think some doctors suggested, I saw a Paul Begley headline saying something about people would go crazy or become zombies with the eclipse. So I've been warning that the stock markets are massively overvalued for quite a while now, and I would agree. And it turns out the Federal Reserve very much agrees with me. Since the April assessment, vulnerabilities associated with the asset valuation pressures have edged up from notable to elevated, and asset prices remained high and climbed further. Risk spreads narrowed, and expected and actual volatility remained muted in the range of financial markets. Even the Fed is warning that we are in a bubble. It's just a matter of time before the bubble bursts. Anyone paying attention should be able to see the red flags all around us. In fact, we just witnessed the most Hindenburg omens that we've seen since November 2007. What happened there? That was the great financial crash of 2008, the start of the huge, long, negative interest rates, zero interest rates, and really no economic growth until now. The technical indicators are absolutely screaming that a major downturn is dead ahead. And John P. Hussman is encouraging everyone to be cautious and to consider watching from a safe location, i.e., get out of the markets. I'm wondering if Gregor Manarino is going to pull out of the markets. I think he's out now, actually. I think he's out of the markets now, just watching it. Given obscene valuations, lopsided bullishness, and importantly, clearly deteriorating internals, consider watching from a safe location. Meanwhile, the closer we get to August 21st, the crazier people seem to be getting. As citizen scientists collectively nerd out ahead of Monday's total solar eclipse, rogue observers of the spooky and weird are generating theories that the celestial event could usher in aliens, boost sightings of interdimensional creatures, and perhaps even plunge us toward world destruction. Well, certainly I think it is a signpost trying to warn us, maybe from God, that he is coming back soon and destruction will be coming. But before that, persecution, world government, antichrist, etc. And great troubles on the earth. In a previous article, I noted that the first major city in the United States that the eclipse will cross is named Salem, which it turns out the eclipse will actually cross a total of 7 cities named Salem. And of course, Salem is short for Jerusalem. I also find it interesting how much the number 33 is associated with the eclipse. The solar eclipse is highly unusual for so many reasons. It occurs just 33 days before what may very well be the Great Sign, September 23rd. It begins in the 23rd state, ends at the 23rd parallel, and occurs on the 233rd day of the year, which is 33 weeks and 2 days into 2017. The eclipse will take 1 hour and 33 minutes to cross the country and occurs 132 days inclusive before the end of 2017. And of course, the solar eclipse begins at a period of 40 days, which will end on Yom Kippur on September 30th. Interesting. Interesting stuff there. A lot of numbers. So is this eclipse actually a warning that America should repent? And I believe it is. Many Christian leaders all over the world believe that is the case. In fact, Billy Graham's own daughter, Anne Graham Lotz, is one of those. In light of Ezekiel 33, 1-6, that commands a watchman to be faithful, to warn others that danger is coming on the land, I feel compelled to issue the warning. Once again, the warning is triggered by the total solar eclipse of August 21st, nicknamed America's eclipse. So that's Anne Graham Lott's warning of that. So he continues, I do not know what will happen before, during, or after the eclipse, but I know that America is in very deep trouble. America is on the decline as a world-leading nation. And the Bible prophecy speaks to that from the significant absence of the U.S. in the end-time prophetic wars that are to occur. Isaiah 17, Ezekiel 38, Psalm 83, all these wars that are spoken of in the Bible really mention nothing about the United States other than the young lions of Tarshish saying words when Gog-Magog happens. Ezekiel 38. Unfortunately, he finishes, most Americans aren't listening to warnings. Most people simply assume that America is too powerful to ever fall, and they see absolutely no reason why we need to change our ways. Lord's returning soon. And this is one more article from the economiccollapseblog.com. I think this guy's a Christian. But several coincidences there, several fascinating things about the solar eclipse. Will it turn out to be anything? I think if nothing else, I'm guessing no major event is actually going to happen. But it serves to be a forewarning of what is to come, what is to happen, what is to befall the earth, what is prophesied in the Bible in the end days. And I think we'll find out very shortly, next number of months here, what's going to transpire. So I will leave there for today. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe. Please give me the like, and definitely share the article. Let people know that the Lord's coming back. He's returning soon. I think we're getting very, very close to the 7-year tribulation and the return of Christ. So thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video.